Welcome, and thank you for visiting Montenegro, hosted and created by the cadets and seniors of Girl Scout Troop 310. The focal point of Montenegro's float is the mausoleum of Petar II Pejovic Nero, who was more than just the Prince Bishop of Montenegro. He was a philosopher, a poet, and he was a beloved politician and cultural leader. Although he requested to be laid to rest in a tiny little chapel that he built for himself before his death in 1951, he was moved in 1974 because the humble little chapel was damaged during the war. The mausoleum is located within Luvicans National Park and is perched atop one of Mount Luvican's two peaks, a dramatic building which is visited by over 1,000 of people each year. Can be reached by only a hike of 461 steps after driving up a long, winding road through the mountains. When you reach the top of the mausoleum, there is an impressive and breathtaking 365-degree stone viewing circle. Petar II Pejovic Nero Mausoleum is definitely one fit for a national hero.
Montenegro borders Bosnia, Serbia, and Kosovo. It is a small country smaller than the size of the U.S. state of Connecticut and has a population of approximately 650,000 people. It boasts 103 beaches as well as mountains for hiking, biking, camping, skiing, and even whitewater rafting. While the history and culture of Montenegro dates back as far as ancient Greece and has been battling for its independence through many wars, conflicts, and Ottoman Empire, and so on. It is one of the youngest country in the world as it has achieved its independence from Serbia in 2006.
Montenegrins are proud of their visual arts, drama, and music. Additionally, they are passionate and protective in regards to their celebrations to preserve ancient customs, legends, and dance forms of the land. As a whole, the people of Montenegro are of a relaxed way of life. Rest and relaxation are highly regarded as everything can be accomplished in due time. There are lots of places to see in Montenegro, and one such place is Kotar. It is over 2,000 years old and has the benefit of having a crystal clear blue sea border, as well as mountainous ranges where there are lots of ancient ruins that date back to the Middle Ages. There are lots of dramatic sites of the modern ages, mixed with medieval cathedrals, palaces, pillars, cobblestone walkways, and there are some modern cafes with tons of cats walking around. Sabina is a quiet, tiny town that is a must-see for wine lovers. Sabina features green forests, snow-topped hills, and monasteries that date back to the 15th century.
Montenegro has a common pastry for the Balkan and Turkey area, and it is a must-try when visiting. The layered pastry is called burek, and while it is normally eaten for breakfast, as it features cheese, spinach, and minced meat, it can be eaten as a snack as well. Calamari is one of the most common food items in Montenegro. It is prepared in several different forms and served at any meal. Lazara is a shellfish, prawns, or shrimp meal cooked in a red sauce made with red wine, or even better yet, the white sauce with white wine.
Want to experience your adventurous side? Try river rafting in the Tara River, which is affectionately called the Tear of Europe. It is the deepest canyon in Europe and has crystal clear and various shades of blue water one could ever see. Durmont National Park allows you to go hiking, climbing, trekking, and has 18 glacier lakes. Believe it or not, in Montenegro there are 120 days of snow per year, and skiing is a highlight that tourists come to experience in great demand.
While Montenegro is considered one of the most affordable places in Europe to live, it does have a high tourist season which runs from June to September. Prices do go up during the tourist season and in some places, especially grocery stores. When you make a purchase, you may see two price tags on an item. A red price tag is a price for tourists, and a blue price tag is for locals, and an orange price tag is the price for everyone. An interesting way to create an income, but also to keep your fellow locals, neighbors in mind.
Like many European nations, Montenegro has a public health care system that is free if a person pays for it in the health insurance fund, which is paid by employers and those who are self employed. If you are a visitor, you can't access the free health insurance, but the rates for care are relatively low and inexpensive to what we pay in the US.
Montenegro is actually a hotspot for retirees. The Mediterranean tempered weather is sought by many. Visas for entry are issued for only 90 days, and should you want to stay longer, you will need a permit, which can be difficult to acquire. Montenegrins have their own language. People in larger cities in the country do speak English. However, in smaller cities, the ability to find an English speaking person is rather hard to come by. Therefore, when you visit, be sure to buy a language dictionary as the Montenegrin language is difficult to learn and speak. Thank you for visiting, and hopefully you are enticed to visit this magnificent country.